In the time that we've been here, this is the first morning that it hasn't been really cold and damp and cloudy, so hopefully that means the track is going to be in really good shape for qualifiers.
Track's probably mostly dry now. Like all those ruts that formed yesterday are now dried up, and they kind of, as the dirt dries, they shrink and change shape.
Is it?
It's just hard, it's not easy.
I think everyone expected it to be really good this morning.
Yeah, maybe it'd come towards you a little bit better, but
at the end of practice yesterday, everyone had got the feeling for it. It felt pretty good. Everyone was like, oh, it's going to be way dry today.
But it's not dry overnight. It gets that weird humid, like it dries underneath and you get a layer of grease on top.
Yeah, it was almost worse, I thought. Yes.
I would think so.
And like all the ruts are getting like skinnier and deeper.
yeah.
Which is so hard to stay in.
Especially down all the real steep stuff, like real good, like feels sick. Really sort of confident. But each part in between, where you've got a linking section just littered with sniper routes, maybe a kind of flat turn or something like that. Obviously it's the nature of those sorts of turns, but real struggling for that like kind of confidence over all those sniper routes, and just through like kind of bumpy, flatter turns. Obviously it's going to be slightly related to what you saw earlier on in the week as well.
Yeah.
But yesterday I tried slowing the front down one click and it definitely helped. So we'll see, we could have a look at the clicker, see if you see what you reckon to it.
So you're running a ton of compression and a lot of rebound for how low your pressure is.
Yeah.
Like it should be, on paper it's really firm and really slow. The slow rebound just sinks everything in and then it just pings across the top of it.
Yeah, rather than taking it.
Yeah. It's slow, it's not crazy. Would you go lower if you could? Or is this about
On bar height?
Yeah.
I actually went from a 30mm rise bar to a 20 yesterday.
And that's good.
Yeah, that felt quite a lot better. And when I slowed down the fork one click on the low speed, it actually made all those sections a little easier to deal with. It's the sort of thing where you kind of wanted just to like go light and feel your way through it with your body instead of getting the bike to track. It was almost like the more the bike tracked, the more the front wheel was going back down into the little snipers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's almost like I wanted to deaden it up a little bit.
It's hard to say. If it was me, I guess I'd try to open compression and open rebound. If you open the compression, that'll let it sit in. You open the rebound, that'll bring it back up.
Yeah.
So the ride height won't change a whole lot.
Yeah.
And then if you still need it lower, looks like you can drop it a few
speed.
mil still, huh? Leave it tubes.
And you're on about on the fork, so you'd be talking about low speed on the fork.
Yeah.
And low speed on the fork. Or high as
Both
well?
on the rebound. I mean, that's the only thing I can really see that is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it was me, I'd open low speed compression a couple, and then at least a couple of each on the rebounds.
Yeah.
And give it a shot.
What about the shock? Just leave the shock. Cool. Cheers, boss.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, please.
We'll be back.
Cool.
Sound.
What was it doing?
You ran.
We went back to trade and it felt
Like I listened to that tap 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 and that's wrong.
In what way?
In where that
Extension, compression, compression.
like harsh, and then yeah, the bike's not stable like yesterday anymore. It felt weird, like it sounds also weird, like
Somebody changed some settings. For sure.
yeah, we need to check what the had, and even just on the backing, if I'm like jumping on it, I feel like
Did you slow down and rebound yesterday after you came here?
Yeah, a little bit. But before I changed before, then I came again, but we didn't count.
This rebound's way slower than it was when I
Alright,
did 3 on low speed and 2 on high. Like a lot.
I'll take a picture or what? Actually, no, let's see what he has. Trying to be a bit quiet.
Okay.
I can go again, but just go forward like that. Hopefully my shock is not broken.
Something's broken. Not the shock.
Yeah, it's better. What is it then? Alright, thank you.
Okay.
See you later.
Good luck.
What you do yesterday, that was good.
Okay.
What you did. And I don't know, this morning I feel a bit, it's more dry.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's more rough. I feel my bike a bit like,
Maybe
there's a
Back
bit
forth,
break.
back forth.
Yeah, a bit like, I don't know, I don't really feel the grip and stuff. Maybe it's just the first one, like, no really awake.
Just got fever, yeah.
What do you? How much do you weigh with kit?
78. 29.
We go up a little bit more. Okay. And I slowed rebound down on the shock a little bit. A little more pressure and slowed shock down just a little bit.
How many you put in prison?
3 more. 3 more.
3 more. And so that's
84.
84, okay. Nice. Thank you.
Welcome.
See you.
Oh yeah.
I think track's getting a lot faster, but also a lot rougher because the dirt's hard. When it dries without constant traffic, then it definitely just, all the weird little mud puddles turn into just big hard holes. So I think it was a little bit sketchy for the first couple practice runs. Now we're into qualifying.
The problem is when the track's wet like it has been, and then it's drying, and then so you've got a wet setup that you start with, and then the track's drying, and then it's hard to get it all in here.
That's why I'm not a huge fan of wet setups. I just don't think it works.
No, but if it's actually pouring down and it's just pouring down, then it's fair. But when it's chain, you don't think so, I guess. But when it's getting drier, but you don't know how much.
Yeah.
Like that there was totally different. It was some, maybe because I just,
No, I think everybody said it was totally different.
but I was not sure whether I just committed, and that's why I'd been wobbling around before, and then I just thought, right, let's do it, and went for it. And it was so much better.
Yeah. I still think you should go up in pressure.
So from,
You don't want to go slower.
I don't know if I've got 82 or 84 and a half. One of them.
You had 84 and a half. And I think you came down one run and it was 86 and you dropped it back down to 84. Then said it was a little soft.
Maybe it's a different mindset, so you fully go all in. Or maybe the track was much better as well. Or mix it both.
You're not going to go fast without the right mindset. Especially when it's mixed of slippery and grippy and dry and...
Well, I'm going to go up and inspect it.
It's a bit of a mess here. Like, the lift lines are so long. People are getting one run in. So it's just not an ideal setup for like concise practice tuning. It's such a rush and everybody's kind of crammed in, and they get one run in and then they have to run down and wash the bike and get one run in and then it's done. It's like, can't really do a whole lot of work with that, especially with rapidly changing conditions. Like, it's hot right now. It hasn't rained all day, which is pretty amazing. And tomorrow, I forget. Tomorrow. Man, I think we're good.
Yeah?
think it's gonna be dry tomorrow. Well.